From stretching objects into thin strings, to the possibility that a black hole could destroy the universe, these facts are as terrifying as they are fascinating. Stick around to discover the top 9 facts about black holes that you probably didn't know. 9. The closest black hole. Astronomers have found a black hole that is about 1,500 light-years away from Earth. This makes it the closest black hole we know of. While that sounds far away in terms of space, it's actually quite close. The fact that there's a black hole nearby reminds us of the hidden dangers that could be out there in the universe. Even though this black hole is far enough away that it doesn't pose a threat to us right now, it's still chilling to think about. The idea that there's a black hole lurking out there in space is a bit scary. It reminds us that we live in a universe full of mysterious and powerful forces we can't always see or understand. 8. Size of black hole. Black holes can get bigger by eating up matter around them. They pull in stars, gas, and even other black holes. Each time they consume something, they grow larger and more powerful. This means that as they feed, they can become even more dangerous and unstoppable. The more a black hole eats, the hungrier it becomes. As it consumes stars and gas, it keeps getting larger and more powerful. Some black holes can grow so big that they can even start to pull in entire galaxies. This means that their appetite can lead to them becoming giants in the universe, capable of swallowing massive amounts of matter. 7. Black holes and wormholes. Some theories say that black holes could act like tunnels to other parts of the universe. These tunnels, called wormholes, might let you travel from one place to another instantly. If this is true, black holes could be more than just objects that pull things in. They might also be ways to explore the universe in ways we never thought possible. While the idea of traveling through a black hole sounds thrilling, it can also be very scary. If you enter a black hole, you could end up in a completely unknown part of space, which might be dangerous or hostile. There's also a chance that you might not go anywhere at all and just get lost forever. This uncertainty makes the idea of entering a black hole both exciting and terrifying. 6. Rogue black holes. Some scientists believe that black holes might be like doors to other parts of the universe. These ideas suggest that black holes could connect to different places in space, acting as portals or wormholes. If this is true, traveling through a black hole could take you to a completely different location in the universe. It's an exciting thought, but it also raises many questions about what could be on the other side. Some black holes, called rogue black holes, don't stay in one place. They can drift through space without being noticed. This means they could be closer to us than we realize, moving silently and unpredictably. The idea that a black hole could be lurking nearby without us knowing is pretty scary. 5. Supermassive black holes. In the center of nearly every galaxy, there is a supermassive black hole. This includes our own galaxy, the Milky Way. These black holes are much larger than regular black holes and can have millions or even billions of times the mass of our Sun. They play a big role in keeping the galaxy together and influencing the stars around them. These giant black holes, called supermassive black holes, have incredible power. They can control the movements of billions of stars and entire galaxies. This means they can pull stars toward them or even change the paths of entire galaxies. The idea that something so dark and mysterious has such control over the universe is both fascinating and frightening. 4. Black holes devour stars. When a black hole gets close to a star, its strong gravity pulls the star in and starts to tear it apart. As the star gets closer, it stretches and breaks into pieces. Once it crosses the event horizon, which is the point of no return, all those pieces are pulled inside the black hole and are gone forever. The star can never be seen again. It's really frightening to think that entire solar systems can vanish into a black hole without leaving any evidence behind. This means that planets, stars, and even their moons can be pulled in and lost forever. There's no way to see or know what happened to them. The idea that such vast and beautiful parts of the universe could just disappear into darkness is truly unsettling. 3. Black holes can evaporate. Over a long time, black holes can actually lose some of their mass and energy. This happens because of something called Hawking radiation. It's like a slow leak. Tiny particles escape from the black hole, causing it to shrink. Eventually, if a black hole loses enough mass, it can completely disappear. The idea that a black hole could vanish after billions of years is Pretty unsettling. It means that something so powerful and mysterious could just disappear without warning. This unpredictability makes black holes even more frightening because we can't really know when or how they might end. It leaves us wondering about the hidden dangers in the universe. 2. Time slows down. When you get close to a black hole, time moves differently. Because of its strong gravity, time actually slows down. So, if you were near a black hole, a minute for you could feel like hours, or even years for someone far away. This means that time isn't the same everywhere in the universe. This is really scary because while you might only feel like a few minutes have passed near a black hole, a lot of time could be going by for everyone else in the universe. For example, you could experience just a short moment, but outside of that black hole, years or even decades might have gone by. This means that if you were to come back, everything and everyone you knew could be completely different or even gone. The thought of losing so much time can be very unsettling. To help you understand this better, imagine two clocks. One clock is close to a black hole, and the other is far away in space. The clock near the black hole ticks slowly, showing just a few seconds passing, while the clock far away ticks normally, counting minutes, hours, or even years. This shows how time moves differently depending on how close you are to the black hole. The closer you are, the slower time seems to go. First, spaghettification. Black holes have such strong gravity that they can stretch and pull apart anything that gets too close. This process is called spaghettification. Imagine being pulled like a piece of spaghetti. Your body would be stretched into a long, thin line until it's completely torn apart. And once you're caught, there's no escape. As a human or even a massive star gets closer to a black hole, the gravity starts pulling harder on the side that's closest to the black hole. This stretches the object, whether it's a person or a star, into a long, thin shape. The closer they get to the event horizon, the faster they stretch, until they're completely torn apart and disappear into the black hole's darkness.